means that I love you. Bizu, zu, bizu means that I love you. Now what we are doing today is basically telling you about this, that what is going to be your Valentine prospect on this particular Valentine, and if you already have a Valentine, then what exactly should you give them for a gift so that it increases and preserves love between the two of you. Let's not do any more theory. Let's start. Sonal Verma from Psychic Astro telling you about your Valentine special 2016. So let's talk of your Valentine, and we are on to Aries first. So we are Aries. Aries, the card you've got is the Hermit's card. Now, which is a very, very unlikely card for Aries people to get. Why? Because guys, it's just not happening that you wait passively. You can't wait passively for love to come to you. You can't wait passively for love to just arrive and sort of bless you with its many splendid colors. You can't do that. You have to be active. You have to move forward. You have to be actively, proactively looking for love, and that is when you will see that love is coming into your life. And if you already have a Valentine, then I think the best thing that you can give them is something to do with timekeeping. You can give them an hourglass, you can give them a sun clock, you can give them a sundial, you can give them a watch, an expensive or an inexpensive watch. That's up to your budgets. But in any case, that will be the best gift you can give to your Valentine on this Valentine. And next, guys, let me also tell you that you have a certain score. You have a score of 5 out of 10 in this Valentine, which is Aries, 5 out of 10. We've come to now, oh wow, we've come to Taurians. And Taurians, I'll tell you something else. Your Valentine is going to be very, very quickly arriving towards you, and ask me why. I will tell you why. Because you got the card of the Chariot, which tells me that while you're traveling, or you're voyaging, or you're sojourning, or you're on a journey somewhere, जब भी आप travel कर रहे होंगे कहीं ना कहीं, या अगर आप किसी भी जगह पे movement में होंगे, I think you're going to find your Valentine somewhere or the other, because it seems to me as though the more movement, the more dynamism you show in your life, the closer the Valentine gets to you. So you're going to be pretty lucky. The score of Valentine which I can give you in this particular Valentine's Day is 7.5 out of 10. And I'll tell you something, if you already have a Valentine, then very good thing to give them would be a mirror which is shaped differently, or perhaps even a photograph frame in which their photo comes out and you give it to them. Anything which shows their face is the best gift to give to your Valentine in this particular year. Now we come to next people, and guys, this is Gemini, so that's me as well. Oh wow, oh, I'm so glad. Geminis, you've got the card of the Empress, and that is the best card you could get for Valentine's. Ask me why again, and I will tell you, because Empress symbolizes fertility, Empress symbolizes love, conjugal love, even married love, and what else? Also a physical pleasure of a certain kind, which is not normally available in other cards. So I think it's going to be a beautiful, beautiful Valentine's Day for you, particularly if you're a woman, because I think you're going to find your Valentines in this year, in this Valentine Day, in this Valentine time, you're going to find your Valentine this year, and I think you can look forward pretty happily to that. Plus, the gift that you can give to whoever you're going to be your Valentine with is something called a pink candle. Give them a bunch of candles, give them a single candle, give them a shaped candle, but give them a pink candle, and make sure that they burn it on the Valentine's Day. Even if it's a scented candle, it's going to be damn good. And let me tell you, aapka score for this Valentine is 10 out of 10, guys. 10 out of 10. We come to now next Rashi, which is Cancerians. And Cancerians, this is a good card that you have. It seems to me that after a lot of searching, after a lot of soul searching, chances are that you're going to find your Valentine in a very traditional way. Now ask me how. As in, there's nothing startling going to happen. It's going to be boy meets girl, boy falls in love with girl, girl falls in love with boy, and they meet up together, the parents agree, and everything happens in a nice, conventional, orthodox manner, and life is lived happily ever after. So you're going to be celebrating your happily ever after in this Valentine. It seems to me the more family gatherings you go to, the more places where your clan, your khandan is gathered together, the functions, family functions, the shadis, those are the places where you're going to find your Valentine. And if you already have a Valentine, then I'll tell you the best gift to give them is any article of clothing. कोई भी कपड़ा आप उनको दे सकते हैं, because that is going to really increase the love inside them for you, and they are going to be really gratitude wala thank you to you. And let me tell you this, कि आपका score is also very good. You've got 8.5 out of 10 on this Valentine's occasions. Next we come to Leos, and Leos, Leos, let me tell you this, that your Valentine is going to just arrive in your life like a bolt of lightning out of the blue, because you've got the card of the Tower. Now when the Tower arrives, it always means something unexpected happening, something strange happening, something which you've never expected to happen, and therefore don't be surprised if you suddenly find yourself in a small little accident and fall in love with the person you had your accident with. That's perfectly possible in this time. It could be that you guys are together in some situation, for example, let me tell you, it's like you're going to office and suddenly the lift stops and your Valentine is with you in the lift. So it's a little accident, but it ends up beautifully, it ends up very happily, because you find your Valentine unexpectedly. So this year you can find your Valentine. Complete word which you should keep in mind is unexpected, stunning, something which you have not expected, and it happens, and that is your Valentine. The gift that you can give your Valentine, if you already have one with you, is anything to do with electric appliances. That's going to be great. You can give them anything, something which runs with electricity, or even electronics. That's going to really help them, and of course show how much you love them. Your score in this Valentine, I don't know what score to give you. I'll give you halfway exactly, because your Valentine could be a good happening or a strange happening. So I'll give you 5 out of 10 on this Valentine's Day. Virgos, the card that you've got is Justice. Now what does justice mean? Justice means that you're going to get exactly who or what you deserve. If you've been a good child, like a good child, you will get a good Valentine. If you've been a bad person, then like a bad person, you're not going to get a good Valentine. However, what I mean to say here is that if you deserve a real love in your life, if you're really wanting it badly, if you want commitment, if you want sincerity, and you're willing to give it back in as much measure as you get it, then there is every chance of you finding your love in this particular year, in this particular Valentine. I think that also if you have anything to do with official institutions, courts, kachaharis, or offices, chances are that that's the atmosphere where you're going to find your love, and your Valentine is likely to be part of those people whom you meet there. And organizational work, organization is going to be something where you can find somebody or the other who's probably as much attracted to you as you are towards them. So that is going to be a Valentine. Your score is going to be 10 may say 8, that is 8 out of 10. And I will tell you something else, the kind of thing that you can give to your Valentine this year, the gift which is going to be the luckiest for you, is going to be a crystal item. And I don't mean shishe ka crystal, I mean rock crystal. A rock crystal which can be shaped into something which is made beautifully. Even a rose quartz or any kind of quartz crystals would do very well for your Valentine. I think you should gift them that. It simply absorbs love and increases it manyfold. We come to the next person, and next person, guess who it is? It is Libra. Libra, you've got the card of sacrifice. Now when you say sacrifice, what exactly do you mean here? What I think is that here what you're being asked is that maybe you should give up some of your vices perhaps, or if you have too many expectations, or if you have certain kind of images in your mind about this person should be my Valentine, this is the way my Valentine should behave towards me. When these kind of things happen, it seems to me as though your expectations go too high. Now unless you give those expectations up, you become more realistic and perhaps more spiritual about finding a real love, then chances are that you're going to get your Valentine. And it seems to me as though the card of sacrifice is telling you exactly that look, don't just waste your time window shopping. Try and find something which you really like and want in your life, and that is your Valentine. That person is going to be your Valentine. Go ahead, say it to them, and if you can be seen doing some good work, helping out somebody, then chances are that somebody is going to be really impressed with it and continue to be your Valentine, or commence to be your Valentine. The gift that you can give to your Valentine this year, if you already have one, is anything to do with a personal item, anything, something which they use every day. It could be even a keyring, it could be a pen, it could be a a handkerchief. I don't know what it is, but it could be a personal item which you should give to your Valentine, because that is what is going to be the luckiest to you in this particular year. Your score for Valentine, I'll give you to be 7.5 out of 10, which is pretty good. Next, we come to the passionate ones. We are talking of Scorpios, and wonderful Scorpios, the card you've got is that of strength. And I will tell you this, that here what you're being told is that if you want your Valentine, if you've identified them already, then this is time that you take control of your life. Go ahead, tell them, dominate them, and tell them, look, be my Valentine. Don't ask them that will you be my Valentine, just inform them that you are my Valentine. All right, nobody else is there in your life, it's just me. So that's what you're going to do. So it seems to me as though the stronger you are in your commitment, the stronger you are in your expectation, in your need, and in your want for a person to love, I think the closer that person to love will come to you, and chances are that you're going to find somebody who really probably loves you as much as you love them, or has as much feeling and sincerity for you as you have for them. Do you know the best gift that you can give to your existing Valentine? If you already have one, give them a potted plant. It could be a flowering plant, or it could be just a beautiful looking plant which can be kept indoors, but a pot with a plant in it is going to be really lucky for you. It will grow with your love, and the more love you bestow on it, the more love you'll bestow on each other as well. Your score for this Valentine is 9 out of 10. I think that's pretty good, boy. Next we come to which Rashi? Next we come to Sagittarians. Oh wow, Sagittarians, you've got the Wheel of Fortune, which I think is quite incredibly amazing. Now let me tell you this, that when you have Wheel of Fortune, it usually means that whether or not you're looking for your Valentine is simply going to drop into your life straight away. How will they drop into your life? I have no idea. But kahin na kahin se it's going to be a very lucky break for you. Person you've never even thought of, a chance that you're not even looking for, and you will find somebody who loves you, somebody who's impressed by you, somebody who's really attracted to you and is likely to look your way, and probably you will have people coming and telling you, asking you that will you be my Valentine. You will have more than one choice, you will have several options. The ball is in your court that who you want to be your Valentine, who you want to be the Valentine of, and it's entirely up to you who you say yes to or who you say no to. But this is a very incredibly lucky chance that you have in this Valentine. The one thing that you can give, if you already have somebody whom you love, the one thing which you can give them is a silver colored rose. Now whether it's a real rose which is gilded silver, whether it's a silver metal rose, or whether it's a silver paper rose, I do not know what you can afford and what is most likely to be right for you. But anything which is a silver rose, which is in the shape of a silver rose, is going to prove to be highly lucky for you. I think you should gift it to your Valentine this year. The next sun sign that we have coming up is Capricorn, and we come next to the Capricorns. And Capricorns, what I'm finding here for you is the Emperor. Do you know who your Valentine is going to be? Your Valentine is going to be somebody whom you're a little afraid of, whom you're a little in awe of, somebody you respect really highly. I don't know, it could be your boss for all I know, or it could be somebody, a person in authority, or it could even be a person who's been introduced to you by somebody elder to you, by somebody older to you, perhaps in a family gathering, perhaps in a office party or something, but somewhere where somebody in authority introduces your Valentine to you is likely to be the chance in which you will be ready to say I love you to somebody. And do you know what you should be giving them? What you should be giving them, whoever your Valentine is anything heart-shaped. It could be a heart-shaped locket, it could be a bracelet with a heart charm, it could be a little stone rose quartz heart, it could be anything, it could be a heart-shaped balloon for all I can imagine. But I think you should give them anything which is heart-shaped, because that is going to really make your love together with you and is going to make your love more and more attracted towards you. We next come to the Aquarians, and Aquarians, oh my god, you've got a wonderful card. And do you know what that card is telling me? That card is telling me that the High Priestess is gracing you, which means that you're not only your fate, but your own intuition is going to be your guide and tell you that look, this is where your home is. This is the person who's going to be yours. This is the person who's belongings are yours, and whom you belong to. The person belongs to you, you belong to them. That is what seems to me to be this Valentine's chance for you. I think that's incredibly good. Oh, by the way, the last score which I must give to the Capricorns is basically 9 out of 10. So you're going to be a good Valentine on that. Now we are coming back again to Aquarians, guys. Back to you, and I was talking about the intuition that is going to give you Valentine's this year. Let me tell you that follow what your heart tells you. Just go with what your heart is telling you. Your heart could be telling you that look in this place, see in that place. Think of that person as a Valentine. Think of that person as your next love. Who knows that a person whom you never imagined, an old friend whom you've been friend with, and suddenly he turns out to be a Valentine, or she turns out to be the one sweetheart that you've always been wanting all your life. So it's going to be something which is not yet revealed to you, but is very much part of your life, but you don't know yet who it is. You can look forward to finding out, and I think that's going to be a very, very beautiful experience, a very intuitive experience, and you can even look forward to your dreams. You can actually look forward to your dreams. Why? Because chances are that your Valentine or what you want can be revealed to you in your dreams. So pay attention to your dreams. What you should give your Valentine is any kind of a bracelet. It could be a man's bracelet, a woman's bracelet, a leather bracelet, a gold bracelet, any kind of a bracelet, a stone bracelet, but any kind of a bracelet which ties them to you, I think is going to be the best Valentine gift that you can give to your love. Your score in Valentine is going to be 9.5 out of 10. And next, oh, this is even better. What you have, Pisces Rashi, is basically the World card, which tells me that you're going to find your one true love in this year, and you're going to find your one true love in a way which simply completes your journey towards love. Something which you've been longing for, somebody you've been aiming for a long time. I think you'll be able to get them. I think you'll be able to attract them towards you. If you've been sort of been a little shy and not expressed yourself, or if you wondered whether you'll be rejected or you'll be accepted, then I think that this year, particularly on this Valentine's Day, just forget about your fears. There is no reason to be afraid of anything. Whatever journey you've been making towards love is going to find its destination in this year. The score that I'll give you is complete 10 out of 10. The world is a wonderful card to have for Valentine, because your Valentine will mean the world to you. And the gift that you give them basically is a painting. Any kind of painting, either done by yourself or done by somebody else. And I don't mean a print, I mean an actual painted painting. That's what's going to really increase your chances of love. So as I said, your score is a perfect 10 out of 10. And guys, this is Valentine for you. A happy Valentine. Happy hunting this Valentine, and happy finding this Valentine. Finders should be keepers. I think you should find what you keep, and I think you should keep what you find. Basically, this is what your Valentine is all about. Now remember, you need to subscribe, you need to comment, and you need to like us as many times as you can. We'll be coming to you soon again with your next lot. Till then, it's goodbye from Sonal Verma from Psychic Astro.